They started a group in Chicago called African Americans for Peace and Justice in Palestine, and these attorneys started this group because they could see the commonalities between the problems with policing and the juvenile justice system in Chicago and in Palestine. So this is very appropriate that we open this up to all of these causes. Why are we sending over $1.2 billion a year to Israel when we have children at our borders that need help? Why are we spending this money? This is not for defense, it's to support an occupation, and it's illegal. When I was in Palestine, one of the, I went last November, and when I was there, one of the things that really opened my eyes was the talks that we heard from all kinds of human rights organizations about the treatment of Palestinian children in Israeli jails, and it's horrifying. So immediately when I went home, I wrote to both of our senators, Senator Brown and Portman, thank you, and to my representative, and I got no response. I sent documentation. The only person I got a call from Pat Tiberi's office, and the person I talked to told me that Allison Weir of If Americans Knew was not a credible source of information. And if you've ever read anything from If Americans Knew, I just wish more Americans would read that. As an organization, we're hopeful that this crisis can be a turning point, one that could unite Muslims, Christians, Jews, and all people of conscience to demand not just an end to the massacre in Gaza, but an end to the root causes and a just U.S. foreign policy throughout the Middle East. It's not over until we get justice.
No justice, no peace. 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 No peace.
Two short things. We also are trying to help. We've worked in solidarity with the OSU BDS. We completely support the Palestinian civil society call for boycott, divestment, and sanctions. And we also want to start a Jewish Voice for Peace organization chapter in Ohio. This would give us credibility. This is not anti-Jewish. This is anti a state of Israel, no more than criticizing my government would be anti-Methodist.
That's right. Tell them.
So, and also I would like to announce that this Friday at 7 o'clock at Maynard, we're having a study group. We usually watch a documentary, and it's at 7 o'clock, Maynard United Methodist. It's 2350 Indianola. It's just south of Hudson, just north of the university area. So I don't know if my pastor's still here, but I'm inviting hundreds of people to our church on Friday. There she is. She gave me a thumbs up. Okay, so if you are interested in becoming part of a Jewish Voice for Peace chapter here, please see me, or we have a huge banner someplace, but I don't see it now, but there are other members. And I want to give Mary Yoder a chance to speak. She's with Columbus Mennonite Church, and she has worked extensively in the West Bank with accompaniment of children in Hebron and Atwani.
No, go right ahead.
Hi, this is not going to be a long speech, just speaking from my heart. Our Mennonite Central Committee is in 30 different countries in the world. It's a relief organization and has embraced divestment, and you can read all about it at the website. My church, Columbus Mennonite, was so concerned about the treatment of Palestinians, they sent me to Hebron 4 times since 2002, and I am a witness. I am an eyewitness to an atrocity that I hate to talk about, especially since my sister has 6 stepchildren in Hebron. Okay, Hebron, the Arabic name is Khalil. Okay, can you all say Khalil? Khalil. Okay. So in 2002, I was escorting school children to school. You have to do this as an international because often they're harassed by soldiers on the way. So there was a lot of curfew going on, and the soldiers had not announced it from a loudspeaker. So the children went to school anyway. They want to go to school. There were over 200 days of curfew that year. So they went to school anyway. And so the soldiers were very upset about this. Now these are K through 12, okay, K through 12. It was around noon, and there were 500. There's about the amount that are here now. The soldiers decided to tear gas the children. Okay, so they tear gassed them, and the children were screaming. And they were screaming and screaming, and they decided to do some more tear gassing. Okay, after this, the soldiers decided it wasn't enough. They then decided to use sound grenades. Okay, and if you've ever heard a sound grenade and you're close by, you will have some hearing difficulty in your life, especially the smaller you are. Especially an infant would really be affected by this. But these were, like I say, K through 6. So after hearing the sound grenades, these children thought that they were being bombed, and they were screaming, they were defecating, they were losing any control that they had. Well, I saw a group of soldiers in a Jeep. They're going very rapidly. I saw them stop at a stop sign and getting ready to go into the tear gas with their Jeep. So what I did was I just jumped out in front of the Jeep. Unfortunately, they stopped. The reason they stopped is because I'm an American, I'm the international, and they're scared, okay? If that would have been a Palestinian, they wouldn't have stopped. They would have ran over them. And they would have said, this is just a casualty. You know, they would have maybe apologized for running over some children. But they didn't. Okay, so I was so angry. I went up and talked to the soldiers. And you know what they said to me? Which just still to this day baffles me. They said, oh, don't worry. They're Palestinian. They can take it. They're Palestinian. They can take it. They said, they're tough. I tried to reason with them. I said, well, what if this would be your younger brother or sister? And they just said, oh, they're just Palestinians. So, you know, one thing that has struck me is that I don't think our rallies have been in the paper. If it's not in the paper today, call the dispatch tomorrow. Why is it not in there? Okay? We have at least 500 people here. Conservative estimate. And if it's not on the news tonight, call Channel 6, Channel 4, and Channel 10. Why weren't you here? You know, the media is being oppressed. I mean, suppressed. I'm sorry. All right. Thank you.
Guys, can we please just have another applause for this hero who did jump in front of a Jeep to save children? Right on.
I just want to add to the very brave ladies. Do not forget that we have internationals who were also martyred in Palestine, and one of them came from here, from the United States of America. Her name was Rachel Corrie. Don't forget Rachel Corrie, okay? And I just want to add to the sisters here, sisters of faith, that in Palestine there is no difference between religions. I'm going to give you a quote from Father Emmanuel Musallam, a priest in Gaza, who recently said, if Israel destroys your mosques, raise the call to prayer from our churches. That is Palestine. Free, free Palestine! 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 Long live 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 Palestine! Back to Tammy.
All right. Coming up to the mic next, we're going to bring my sister, Cal, I'm going to mess it up, from OSA. Understand that there's a bunch of people that have been ride or die for this movement. And so for my students at Ohio State, we salute you, because I know I've been following. My cousin is down with the cause, and I know these people have been arrested. Some of that group have gone down to Tennessee and been caught up, but they're still standing. They're still making their voices heard. And so we're going to bring them back up to the mic and hear from them. Come on, my sister.
I ain't come here. I just came here to extend an invitation. I realize that we stand in solidarity can I say that? Here. So Monday we are having an event where we're demanding the footage from Attorney General Mike DeWine. This event will not be quiet or passive by any means. We're gonna go there, we're going there to make some noise. So at 6:30 p.m., 30 Broad Street, show up, we're gonna come there, we're gonna pay our respect to people who have died, we're gonna pay our respect to Ferguson and everything, but we're gonna demand that tape for John Crawford. That's what we there for. We're gonna demand that, and we're gonna make some noise, and we're gonna be loud. Now, some of y'all might not know who John Crawford is. We're here in solidarity with Ferguson over Mike Brown, who got slain by cops. The same thing is happening in Cleveland, in Ohio. I'm saying you ain't got to go to Louisiana to see nobody slain. That's what I'm trying to say. So I would like y'all to come and show us some support, and I'm going to pass the mic to my friend.
Hey everybody, can you hear me? Hey, my name is Rashida Davison. I'm another community member. And I just wanted to say, like, a lot of the speakers have pretty much said a lot of the things that I wanted to talk about. But as y'all seen from what the speakers have been saying, you know, that they're killing, you know, black and brown people in Gaza, in Ferguson, in Beaver Creek. And they're doing this all for money. You know, our kids are being killed and their futures are being destroyed to meet quotas. And I'm looking right here at the cops out here. By people who call themselves the criminal justice system. Our neighborhoods are being occupied, our neighborhoods are being gentrified, and then we're being harassed for standing on the corners and blocks where our houses once stood. So I wanted to make sure that you all knew that it's time for us to protect our own communities. We need to be aware of what our rights are. We need to know what cops can and can't ask us when they pull us over or when they stop us in the streets. So we're going to be having a Know Your Rights training next Wednesday. I'm not giving out all the information on the mic because I know the cops are waiting for me to say the location and time. But there are a couple people who are going to be around here with flyers throughout the rally. If you want any more information about it, it's Wednesday at 6 p.m. And we can give you the location and more details. So we'd love to see you all on Wednesday. Let's make sure our community stays safe. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. There we go. Thank you.
No peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No peace.
Is it Elias or Elias?
Allah. I'm from Palestine.
Everybody, our next speaker is Elise. She's from Palestine. She's also from Kent State. And
No, my name is Allah.
I'm sorry, Ella.
If you want her to go ahead.
This is Allah. Everyone give her a Columbus welcome. She came from Kent State. And stand with us for Gaza and Ferguson and humanity.
Microphone right here.
We got the mic.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, my brothers and sisters. I would like to tell you a little story about myself and about my cousin, my childhood best friend, that got killed by the Zionists this year, February 2014. My cousin did nothing. He was killed without no reason. I am so tired, I am so sad to watch not just my cousin, all of the children and people, innocent people that have no power, no money to pay the social media to show the truth. All they do is mix everything up. They show you the other side, which is not true. Nobody mentioned my cousin when he died. Nobody. Because he's a Palestinian. It's right for him to die. It's okay for him to die. He's my childhood friend. I spent my childhood with him. One day I just woke up from here, from America, saying that I'm sorry about your cousin that passed away. He's 20 years old. Why? Why did this happen? No, and his dad couldn't say anything. He couldn't tell them, why did you do it? He knew. He looked at them. His uncle was there when he got shot. They put him on the point. They want to shoot him. They said, stand right there. Take off your clothes. Take off the vest. Because they don't want him to show, they don't want to show that he was at his work when he died, when they wanted to kill him. They made him take off his vest. They made him turn around. They made fun of him. It's like a PlayStation. You can kill him, but you can't. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Gaza, Gaza will never die!
Gaza will never die!
They will never die!
They will never die!
Our children will never die! I am not gonna let them die!
Let them die.
This is humanity. This is not because we're Palestinians. This is not because we're Arab. This is not. We're just human. If you have humanity, you will stand with us. My cousin, I love you so much. I will fight for you. I will stand right here and tell everybody the truth that you got killed with no reason. And not just that, they put a weapon beside him after they killed him. The ambulance came, they didn't let them save his life. He was just there, right there next to his uncle that could just run away, to 1 mile away and just get him and take him to the hospital to save his soul. No, why? I'm here for you, my cousin. I'm here for you. I'm here all for the people getting killed, not just in Gaza, the whole Palestine. I will fight for my land. I will take my land back. Yes, it's my land, not yours, Israel. It is not called Israel. It is called Palestine. It is called what? It is called Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free.
From the river
To the sea. Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Israel, Israel, you will learn.
Israel, Israel, you will learn.
By the millions will return.
By the millions will return.
Israel, Israel, you will learn.
Israel, Israel, you will learn.
By the millions will return.
By the millions will return.
Free Palestine, free! 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 All right, Elise from Kent State, Students for Justice is here. Students for Justice in Palestine.